Your soulmate just sent a last message for you. Open before time runs out. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, a message exists that was not written in a moment of impulse. It was not created out of confusion or temporary emotion. Your soulmate has been carrying these words inside their heart for longer than anyone knows. For a long time, they believed there would always be another opportunity to say what they truly felt. They kept postponing the conversation, telling themselves that the timing was not right. But recently, something changed. A powerful realization entered their heart and refused to leave. Suddenly, staying silent became more difficult than speaking honestly. That is why this message feels so important. It is not just another thought. It is something they feel you were meant to hear. Don't skip, because every moment of this story leads to something bigger. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. An unexpected memory brought everything back to the surface. While going through an ordinary day, your soulmate was reminded of you in a way they never expected. A simple moment triggered a flood of emotions they thought they had under control. Instead of disappearing, those feelings became stronger. Instead of fading away, they became impossible to ignore. They began looking back at conversations, memories, and moments that once seemed small. But now those same moments felt different. They started seeing meaning where they once saw coincidence. The more they reflected, the more one truth became clear. You had left a deeper impact on their heart than they had ever admitted. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what they discovered next completely changed the direction of their thoughts. A turning point arrived when they imagined a future without you in it. At first, they thought nothing would change. But the feeling that followed surprised them. Instead of peace, they felt a sense of loss they could not explain. That moment forced them to confront something they had been avoiding for a very long time. They realized that many of their hopes, dreams, and plans somehow connected back to you. The truth became impossible to deny. This message is their attempt to stop hiding from what their heart already knows. Don't skip, because the most important part has not been revealed yet. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Hidden inside this final message is a truth they have never spoken aloud, and when that truth finally comes to the surface, everything may begin to make sense in a way you never expected. My beloved child, something is becoming impossible for your soulmate to ignore. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. After sending this message, they did not feel the relief they expected. Instead, they felt even more emotional. Why? Because once the truth begins to leave the heart, it can no longer be hidden. For a long time, they convinced themselves that silence was safer than honesty. They believed keeping their feelings locked away would protect them from disappointment. But recently, they started noticing something strange. No matter how hard they tried to focus on other things, their thoughts always found a way back to you. Every plan they made seemed incomplete. Every victory felt like it was missing someone important to celebrate with. That realization unsettled them because it revealed how deeply you had become connected to their world. An unexpected conversation changed everything. It was not a dramatic event. It was not a life-changing announcement. Yet a few simple words from someone around them forced them to think differently. They were asked a question they were not prepared to answer. The question was simple: who is the first person you think about when something important happens? The answer appeared in their mind instantly. It surprised them because they did not have to search for it. They did not have to think twice. Your presence was already there. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. That moment made them realize that some connections cannot be measured by time, distance, or circumstances. Some connections quietly grow stronger while nobody notices. And yours was becoming impossible for them to deny. A deeper truth is now beginning to surface. Your soulmate is no longer focused on what could go wrong. Instead, they are starting to wonder what could happen if they finally stopped fighting their feelings. This is where the message becomes more powerful than ever. They are realizing that fear has delayed many things, but it has never changed what they truly feel. The closer they get to complete honesty, the stronger their emotions become. Don't skip, because the next revelation is even bigger. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is one memory connected to you that they return to again and again, and that memory holds the answer to a question they have been asking themselves for a very long time. When that answer finally becomes clear, a decision they have been avoiding may happen much sooner than anyone expects. My beloved child. A memory keeps returning to your soulmate's mind, and no matter how hard they try to move past it, it refuses to fade. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this memory so powerful is not what happened during that moment. It is how they feel whenever they think about it. A simple interaction, a small detail, or even a brief conversation somehow carries more emotional weight than many of the major events in their life. Recently, they found themselves replaying that moment over and over again, searching for a reason why it still affects them so deeply. The more they examined it, the more they realized that the memory was never really about the event itself. It was about you. It was about the feeling of connection, comfort, and understanding that they have struggled to find anywhere else. An emotional breakthrough happened when they stopped asking themselves whether these feelings were real and started asking why they had been trying so hard to suppress them. That question changed everything. Suddenly, they began noticing patterns that had been right in front of them all along. Every time they tried to distance themselves emotionally, their thoughts returned to you. Every time they convinced themselves to move forward without looking back, something reminded them of your presence. It became impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the truth they are uncovering is much bigger than they expected. They are beginning to understand that some people enter your life for a reason that cannot be explained by logic alone. Some connections continue to grow stronger even during periods of silence, and that realization is shaking them in ways they never imagined. What happens next is the reason this message feels so urgent. Your soulmate has reached a point where pretending no longer feels natural. They are tired of hiding behind uncertainty. They are tired of acting as though their emotions are temporary when every passing day proves otherwise. A quiet decision is beginning to form inside their heart, and it is becoming stronger with each passing moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is one truth they have not fully admitted yet. It is the truth that sits at the center of this entire message. The moment they finally accept it completely, everything changes. The walls they built around their feelings will start coming down, and the words they have been holding back for so long may finally be spoken. When that moment arrives, the meaning behind this final message will become clearer than ever before. My beloved child, the closer your soulmate gets to the truth, the harder it becomes for them to hide what is happening inside their heart. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a time when they believed feelings could simply disappear if ignored long enough. They thought distance would weaken the connection. They thought time would provide all the answers. But something completely unexpected happened instead. The connection never faded. In fact, it became stronger. Every attempt to move forward without thinking about you somehow brought them back to the same place. The realization was shocking because it forced them to face something they never wanted to admit. You were never just a passing thought. You became part of a story they could not leave behind, no matter how hard they tried. A surprising moment recently revealed just how deep these emotions have become. While thinking about future plans, your soulmate noticed something unusual. Every version of the future that made them genuinely happy contained one common detail. Somehow, you were always there. They could imagine different paths, different opportunities, and different possibilities, yet the strongest vision always led back to you. That discovery left them speechless. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because for the first time, they stopped asking whether they should trust their feelings and started wondering why they had spent so much time resisting them. The answer was simple. Fear. Fear of uncertainty. Fear of being misunderstood. Fear of opening their heart completely. But that fear is slowly losing its power. Now a quiet transformation is taking place behind the scenes. Your soulmate is beginning to understand that some opportunities are too important to leave unanswered. Some connections deserve honesty instead of hesitation. Every day, they feel themselves moving closer to a decision they once thought would take much longer to make. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because hidden inside their final message is a confession that has been waiting for the right moment to emerge. It is not a confession built on impulse. It is built on reflection, growth, and countless moments of realization. And what makes this so powerful is that they are no longer running from the truth. They are moving toward it. The next step they take may reveal something they have been carrying in silence for far longer than anyone realizes, and once those words are finally spoken, the entire meaning of this message will change forever. My beloved child, a moment of clarity is approaching, and your soulmate can feel it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, they kept telling themselves that there was no need to rush, no need to reveal everything they felt. They believed they could continue carrying these emotions quietly and that eventually the intensity would fade. But the opposite happened. The more time passed, the more certain they became that what they feel is real. Every attempt to ignore it only made the truth stand out more clearly. What surprises them most is how naturally your presence enters their thoughts. It happens during ordinary moments when they least expect it. A quiet afternoon, a random memory, a simple reminder. Suddenly, there you are again. And each time it happens, the feeling grows stronger instead of weaker. An unexpected realization recently stopped them in their tracks. They began comparing the person they were before meeting you with the person they have become now. The difference was impossible to ignore. They noticed that many of their beliefs had changed. Their perspective on relationships had changed. Even the way they viewed the future had changed. What frightened them was understanding that these changes were connected to you more than anyone else. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this realization forced them to confront a question they had been avoiding for far too long. If someone can influence your heart this deeply without even trying, what does that truly mean? The answer did not arrive immediately, but when it finally did, it shook them. It revealed a truth they could no longer push aside. Now they find themselves standing between the past and the future. One side asks them to remain silent and keep everything hidden. The other side asks them to finally be honest about what has been growing inside them all this time. Every day, that second path becomes more difficult to resist. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the message they sent was never meant to be the end of the story. It was meant to be the beginning of something much bigger. There is still a piece of the truth they have not fully revealed. A piece so important that it changes everything that came before it. And as they move closer to sharing it, they can feel that the moment they have been waiting for is no longer far away. What happens next could become the turning point they never expected but secretly hoped would arrive. My beloved child, the silence surrounding this message is beginning to disappear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has reached a stage where keeping everything hidden no longer feels possible. For so long, they convinced themselves that they could carry these emotions quietly and never let anyone know how much they truly cared. Yet every day brought another reminder. Every memory pulled them back. Every thought about the future led them to the same place. What started as a feeling they tried to ignore has now become a truth they cannot escape. The most surprising part is that they never expected things to reach this point. They thought they had more time. They thought there would always be another day to say what needed to be said. But now, something inside them is urging them to stop waiting. A powerful realization arrived when they understood that some opportunities only appear once. They began looking back at all the moments they hesitated, all the times they stayed silent when their heart wanted to speak. Instead of feeling proud of their caution, they felt regret. They realized that fear had been making decisions that should have belonged to hope. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this realization changed the way they see everything. Suddenly, the risks no longer seemed as important as the possibilities. Instead of focusing on what might go wrong, they started focusing on what might go right. For the first time in a long while, they allowed themselves to imagine a future built on honesty rather than uncertainty. That vision felt more real than anything they had imagined before. Now the final pieces are beginning to come together. Your soulmate is no longer searching for reasons to hold back. They are searching for the courage to move forward. Every day, the message they sent feels more significant. Every day, the truth behind it becomes clearer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is one final realization they have not fully shared yet. It is the realization that changed everything inside them. The realization that made this message necessary. The realization that transformed doubt into certainty. They are closer than ever to revealing it, and when that moment finally arrives, the words they have been carrying in silence for so long will no longer remain hidden. What comes next may become the most important chapter of this entire story. My beloved child, everything has been leading to this moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate is no longer standing where they once stood emotionally. The person who kept questioning every feeling, second-guessing every emotion, and hiding behind uncertainty is slowly disappearing. In their place is someone who has begun accepting a truth they can no longer deny. Over time, they have discovered that the strongest feelings are often the ones that refuse to leave. No matter how many distractions appeared, no matter how many responsibilities demanded their attention, one thing remained constant. The thought of you continued returning to their heart. At first they resisted it. Then they questioned it. But now they are starting to understand it. That understanding is changing everything. A remarkable shift happened when they stopped focusing on what they were afraid of losing and started focusing on what they truly wanted to gain. For so long, fear controlled the conversation inside their mind. Fear told them to wait. Fear told them to stay silent. Fear told them that uncertainty was safer than honesty. But recently, something stronger has taken its place. Hope. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because hope has given them the courage to imagine possibilities they once refused to consider. It has shown them that some connections deserve to be explored instead of ignored. It has reminded them that meaningful feelings are not meant to remain hidden forever. Every day, this realization grows stronger, and every day it becomes more difficult for them to pretend that nothing has changed. Now they stand closer than ever to revealing the final truth behind the message. The weight they have carried for so long is becoming impossible to keep inside. The words they once feared are beginning to feel necessary. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the message you received was never only about memories, emotions, or reflection. It was about a decision that has been forming quietly in their heart. A decision built through countless moments of realization. A decision that became stronger every time they tried to ignore it and failed. And what makes this so powerful is that they are no longer asking themselves whether they should listen to their heart. They are asking how much longer they can avoid doing so. The answer is coming sooner than they ever expected, and when it arrives, the meaning behind everything they have felt will finally become impossible to misunderstand. My beloved child, the moment your soulmate has been approaching for so long is finally beginning to arrive. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For weeks, months, or perhaps even longer than you realize, they have been carrying a truth that refused to stay hidden. Every lesson, every memory, and every emotional turning point has led them to the same conclusion. What started as uncertainty slowly became understanding. What started as understanding slowly became certainty. Now they can no longer pretend that this message was just another passing thought. It was never ordinary. It was never casual. It was created because their heart reached a point where silence no longer felt honest. The more they reflected on everything that happened, the more one truth stood above all the others. No matter where life took them, their thoughts always found a path back to you. A final realization changed everything. They stopped asking themselves whether this connection mattered and started recognizing how deeply it had already shaped them. That realization brought both relief and emotion. Relief because they finally understood what their heart had been trying to tell them. Emotion because they realized how much time had been spent fighting something that was always meant to be understood. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this final message carries a meaning that goes far beyond words. It carries honesty. It carries courage. It carries the decision to stop hiding from feelings that have remained strong through every challenge and every period of silence. For the first time, they are seeing the future through a different lens, and what they see fills them with hope rather than fear. No.